Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to be discussing Windows licensing. Keep watching to find out more. Okay, so in today's video we're going to be discussing Windows licensing. So this is predominantly around Windows 10, but also does affect other operating systems, Mac OS, Windows 8.1, Windows 7 maybe. Anyway, let's get into it. So the reason this video has been kind of triggered is the fact that I've been watching recently, there's lots and lots of people on YouTube, myself included, who have made videos about how to get cheap Windows license keys. Now, quite often in the comments you get a very varied responses, from pirating Windows to you should be buying a proper legitimate Windows retail license from your local store or from an online vendor, which in most cases actually I do tend to agree with both sides of the fence. For some people, piracy is a thing and they still do it. I don't condone it, but I can understand why people do it. Windows itself as a license can be expensive, but on the flip side, you can also get hold of a Windows key or license very easily, very cheaply, and in some cases actually free from Microsoft themselves, or by reusing an existing Windows key that you may have already. So I think a lot of the problem with Windows licensing actually comes down to the individual. Now, like I said before, there are many companies. You only have to do a search on eBay, Amazon, any of the big sites. There's SCD Key in the UK, various other places, Kingwin. We see a lot of videos being produced by them and being sponsored by them. There are some quite big players in the field. Now, obviously, if the Windows licenses they are selling as bulk licenses, if they were in any way illegal or illegitimate, then Microsoft would, you would think, with their financial clout and their legal teams, would clamp down on these people and put them out of business. But as we know, they haven't, and possibly they won't. Possibly this is because Windows does enjoy its dominance in the PC market. If you take a look at any of the recent research, you'll see that Windows far outweighs Mac OS, Linux, all those others in the mainstream market. And maybe that is partly due to the kind of their lack of a draconian method of clamping down on these Windows licenses. For me personally, if I get a Windows key, if I put it into the Microsoft activation wizard and it accepts it and it authenticates my PC, as far as I'm concerned, I'm above board. Now again, some of you watching this may get completely triggered by this and say, no, you must have a license and the terms and conditions of Microsoft, etc, etc. But essentially, although it may not be 100% legit and it may not adhere completely to the terms and conditions in the Microsoft licensing agreement, if Microsoft don't put something in place to actually prevent these keys from being activated, as they are, then why should we be the ones to bear the brunt of the cost for that? Now, if money was no object, certainly I would go out to any store and I would buy a retail copy, which I can then install on any PC as long as I deactivate the key from the previous PC, because obviously even with a retail version, you cannot install the key on more than one machine at any one time. And also the reasoning behind the differences between the retail and the OEM key. The OEM key generally is embedded in the system, either in the BIOS or actually from the digital key that it creates when it's installed. But we generally find that even with these keys which are OEM, if you have to change a motherboard, perhaps you get a failure when you put the key back in or you try to reinstall Windows. Generally, if you go through the Microsoft activation wizard, if you explain to them that the key is installed on one machine only and you've either repaired it or you've had a problem with the system so it's been rebuilt, more times than not the key will actually be activated. So again, this brings me back to why would you pay more? Now certainly if you are someone who wants to do everything completely by the book and have money to spare, then sure, go ahead and buy yourself a retail copy. But I think for most people, and probably the people that are watching this video, most of you will probably be the kind that will quite happily buy a OEM key from places like SCD or Kingwin or whoever it may be, maybe Amazon or eBay. £5 or whatever it may be for a grey market key which activates your Windows that doesn't involve using a KMS activator or anything like that. Generally, for most people, that gives them the warm, fuzzy feeling of having a genuine license. It may be a slightly grey license, but it's activated, so it's licensed. And if you actually go into your Windows desktop and look at your activation status, it will tell you that Windows is activated or you have a digital license. So you tell me, this video more so is probably more of a rant and just to see what the general state of play is and what people's opinions are. So please do sound off in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Are you happy to pay for a grey market license, being that Microsoft don't particularly police it particularly well? Are you the type that would go to a retail store and buy the full genuine licensed version? Are you the type of person who will try and pirate your version and take the risks of having a dodgy patch or activator on your system? Do you have problems with the system if you've had an activation patch on there with it being either unreliable, crashing, or weird things happening? Again, let me know in the comments. I'm interested to see what your points of view are on this subject. So, sorry for the rant. I've been Mike. This is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.